Hey everybody and welcome back to a new video. My name is Timo Varakas. If that is something that puts your tongue into a twister, you can just call me Tim. Today I'm here to talk to you about this beautiful piece right here. This is the Fujinon 56mm R, not the WR that is weather resistant. This is just the R. Now the weather resistant version costs about 1,200 bucks. This right here, you can find it used for 500 to 600 bucks. The build quality is pretty fine. I like it. It feels durable and I really like the aperture ring. It has these really nice clicks to it. You just feel it where it is. The only downside in this aperture ring is that it is non-lockable. You can't lock it in any way. Sometimes when I wanted to shoot 1.2, I realized that it was in 1.4 or 1.8, so that is a downside, but otherwise it is really nice. The quality is really nice and the pictures that this gives are awesome. Now this isn't a review, this is more of a user experience of this lens, how I used it in the field today, yesterday, the day before that. I've been using it a lot because I really like the 56mm. Those who've been watching my videos know that I really like the 85mm on a full frame camera, and the 56mm is a 85 full frame equivalent. So first of all, I took along Jansku, a dear friend of mine who really likes doing modeling stuff, not on a daily basis, not even on a weekly basis, but really likes to be in front of the camera and let me take pictures of her. So we decided to go to town and check out different kind of places where we can shoot. And what I really wanted to do in these photo shoots was coffee shop shoots. So we went to a local coffee shop with this antique kind of vibe to it. It was a really nice place, and here you can see some photos that I took at that place. All the pictures you can see here are the maximum aperture of 3. That is usually the maximum aperture I use. I really love depth in taking pictures when I'm taking portraits. Usually when I'm using a bigger aperture, I'm taking wide angle shots of landscapes, cityscapes, stuff like that. So on portraits, I usually use the maximum aperture of 3 and the minimum aperture of 1.4 or 1.2. So next off, we headed off to another coffee shop where Janska wanted some tea. So she took some tea and we took some pictures, her drinking that tea. And here are those pictures, some portraits of that. What I really love about this lens, when you're taking pictures open wide in f1.2, you get this really dreamy looking bokeh, really nice separation from the background. I really like that. This is a perfect portrait lens. I also use the 56mm in street photography. So here's a couple of shots taken just of random things. So this is what it looks like when you're taking pictures of random things. So the next thing that we did, we went and fetched Peppy, that is a white shepherd, and tried taking pictures with her. She is a dog that likes to do a lot of things all the time, so it's really hard to take any pictures of her. I am really sorry, I am not a dog photographer, I'm not an animal photographer, even though I like to take photos of animals. And usually when I take pictures of animals, I don't use a prime lens, I use a zoom lens. That helps out a lot when taking pictures of dogs and other animals and stuff like that. The 56mm is an awesome lens. I usually take 2 cameras with me when I'm going to some kind of gig like weddings or a graduation party. On one camera there's the 56mm, on the other camera there's a 23mm, that is a 35mm equivalent, and you can take a whole day of pictures with those two lenses. You have the variety of getting close or taking pictures from afar, and you get really nice results with open wide aperture like the 1.2. Hope this helps how you pick out the 56mm. If you're thinking about getting one, I highly suggest this lens. This is something that I would not just pass by. Never ever. I would get this lens. Hope you liked the video. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peter McKinnon style.